And welcome back, ladies and gents, to part 4 of my walkthrough. Let us see what this guy has to say.
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy. Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
The Boston Gazette, the difference of penny makes.
So this part of the mission doesn't have any particular optional objective. So there's not much to say for me, so I'll just shut up and let you watch the whole thing.
What the hell is this?
1,000 pardons, sirs. Seems we've had ourselves an unhappy little accident.
Get it sorted, and quickly.
Course, my lord. At once.
All of your light!
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word. Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Halt! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy!
Boy.
Goddamn dogs.
Let no man reach us!
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
On your guard, men.
Fresh meat, eh? Come here.
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
One moment there.
Engage the enemy.
You're up there.
All clear.
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Signal when you're ready to strike.
And with that particular part of the mission out of the way, I begin to teach you some tips and tricks on how to perform or complete these optional objectives. And the first one is to find the general and kill him. And the other objective is to perform 3 corner assassinations. And if you don't know what those are just now, just wait and see, because I will show you later on. So right now all we have to worry about is the general, and he is going to be here near the horses. So right now he is spotting us, so I'm just going to take cover in this stack of hay. And I'm just waiting for him to turn his back to us. And just use the cover here to get to this cart of hay, which you're just going to jump into and wait for him to walk past it, which is surprisingly convenient considering. So that was pretty easy, don't you think? Alright, so next up we're going to perform the 3 corner assassinations. And these are pretty easy, just stick to the wall right here and go around back to the back of the tent and take cover at the corner, because that's what defines a corner assassination. And whistle so the guard gets your attention, and then just assassinate him. And then we're just going to do the exact same to this guy. And as you can see, those stack of boxes, wait for him to go around them. And do not whistle right here, because that will just get the attention of the other guards. He will walk past you by himself. So yeah, pretty easy to grab that kill. And if you're wondering how to tell when you can assassinate. If you look at the bottom right corner, you can actually see that the hidden knife, it will glow or lighten up when the guard is near. So yeah, that indicates that you can do the corner assassination. So take cover at these boxes and whistle if you don't want to wait for him to come back. I did that. Alright, so that's the optional objectives out of the way, and then I recommend swimming to the other side of the boat or ship or whatever, and then you can perform a ledge kill very easily. And this is the only patrolling guard. So, yep. Have a swim. Alright, so now we just need to dispose of the last guard. And there we go.
Quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back.
Alright, so this optional objective is mind-numbingly easy. I totally misinterpreted it, and well, the first time I think I overdid it. So I just kept killing guys and kept moving forward very slowly, but in actuality you can just entirely skip everything and run at the side and just run right up to Silas and kill him. I mean, it's that easy.
He's here! Stop the interloper!
Glad to have you with me. I could use some help.
Who are you?
Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
What happens now? We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
And with that we should be getting full synchronization. And that was for killing the general and performing 3 corner assassinations and avoiding the firing line just before by skipping it entirely.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin. It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin. Hello, Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
So I skipped ahead so you didn't have to watch me run through the frontier, because that took quite a while.
Have you found her?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
I am afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
Whoa.
We're too late.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Bollocks.
Tracks are fresh. They must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees. Wait here. Oh, damn it. Wait! Come back! Do you return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious? I can handle things from here.
But sir!
But nothing! Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk!
I am not your enemy. Please just hear me out. Gods, woman, only let me speak.
So the way to get this optional objective is just not to fail any of the QuickTime events. And that's all there is to it, and it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, just shoot the last one, that's so much easier.
You try my patience, woman!
Yeah, and just a heads up, when pursuing this woman, you can actually stumble into another wolf. And that may require you to do another QuickTime event. It happened to me a couple of times when I did it, and it resulted in me being taken by surprise and losing 50% of my health, and therefore losing the optional objective.
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Haytham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Gadzit Zio.
Well, pleased to meet you. Gadzit.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth. That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
That I might prove you wrong.
It will not happen.
So you say.
So I know.
Yet, I remain. Wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
So the developers have conveniently placed two groups of men, which you can just blend into and eavesdropping on your targets.
Can't stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves, the sting of the salt in my eyes, and the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
That's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
I hear tell the French are ready to move on our positions.
Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advanced camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
So 2 tables were very conveniently placed right here, and I suggest you use them as the breakable objects. So just stand near them and counter the enemy's attacks. And as you can see, our character Haytham should automatically throw them into the breakable objects. Yeah, so just dispose of these last guys in whatever way you want, but I suggest that you snap that guy's neck, do a 360 double punch, and grab that last guy and smash him into the pillar. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
You're hurt.
Oh, it's nothing.
Here. I should stop the bleeding.
It wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
And once again, not very surprising, we get full synchronization. Once again, I took the liberty of skipping ahead. So here we are, and let's go and talk to Zio, whatever her name was.
Use the snowstorm to mask your approach. Having second thoughts?
Hardly. But I'll have to approach this carefully.
Go on then. I'll keep watch from here.
I can hide in that cart.
Okay guys, so this mission called Execution is Everything, which pretty much sums it up very nicely, I'd say is the star of the show. And why, you may ask? Well, I found that this was the most difficult mission, in this part at least, for me to complete flawlessly.
What's in the wagon? I need a full inventory.
As you wish. Let's see. 2 barrels of salt, 12 pounds pork, 10 pounds beef, 7 dozen eggs, 16 wheels of cheese. None of it French, don't worry. 5 bottles of whiskey, a couple dozen new uniforms, boots and leather for patching, blankets, a cart feed for the horses. What else? That's it. That's all there is.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them. Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
So the way to do this is to stay hidden in these and wait for that guy to walk by. And as soon as he's done that, just run over here and initiate the eavesdropping.
There will be no truce. Damn it. Why, George?
Alright, so as soon as they have turned their backs to you, you're gonna immediately gun it and run up here the way I do. and climb up to the roof, and that way you can pretty much relax until, yeah, they get up the stairs. Yeah, so make sure to stay on this side of the roof when they are going up the stairs right here, so they won't spot you. Yeah, and walk a little down, so just to be sure. Alright, so drop down and keep following them, but do so while staying hidden in these mobile hide spots.
Should you wish to review them, at least this will be ended soon. I tried, John. I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
Alright, so remember that our optional objectives right here is to not kill any guards and yeah, sabotaging the 2 cannons. So as you saw right there, I just took cover and whistled. And that way the guard is going to, yeah, check out the sound, and I could walk right past him. So that's the way to get the map. And next up, just wait for him to get back and take a look at this guard. Yeah, patrolling right here. Wait for him to go back, and as soon as he does, just gun it and go ahead and sabotage this first cannon. Immediately run back and hide. And remember the guard that was patrolling a little bit further down. He is still there, so wait for him to take the other way and turn his back to you again. So as you can see, I'm just transitioning from hiding spot to hiding spot, and yeah, it's that's a really safe way to do it. So, and I found that this was probably the safest route to go. So yeah, I'd recommend that you do the same. Yeah, I could have probably made it if I ran that right there, but I was just playing it safe because I had failed so many times already. So he's gonna keep patrolling, and when he has his back to you, which is always a key thing to remember, you can just gun it and sabotage the last cannon. And after you've done so, quickly run and hide, because the guard will be back, and yeah, I'd recommend that you just play it safe. And just watching a guard's patrol pattern really goes a long way. I mean, even though it seems kind of easy right now with all these, yeah, very conveniently placed hiding spots and so forth, it wasn't actually that straightforward the first time I played it. So it took me a couple of tries, but yeah, when you see it, it kind of makes sense that all the things the developers have placed, the hiding spots and so forth. So yeah, it made sense in the end. So getting out is actually surprisingly easy. All I did was walk out the front door, as crazy as it may sound. But that's because their suspicious meter, the one that's filling up over their heads, yeah, it didn't fill all the way, so I could just gun it and escape before they got suspicious of me. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised that it worked, but meh, that's one way to do it. So I'm just going to wait for this guy to walk back. Just taking some precautions right here, making sure that there are no guards nearby. And just casually walk by them. Oh lol, you see how easy that was? So yeah, that's the way to do that mission and do the optional objectives.
What news?
Radicus left to rally his troops. They're marching on Fort Duquesne. It'll be a while yet till they're ready, which gives us time to form a plan.
No need. We will ambush them here near the river. Go and gather your allies. I will do the same. I will send word when it is time to strike.
Okay guys, so that was execution is everything. And as always, we get full synchronization, because after all, that's what this walkthrough is for. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.